flashy passes.
All right, so those are the basics. Is there anything new and exciting for our users who have gotten the game over and over?
Yeah, I think one thing that we really want to show this year is this thing that we're calling takeover. We took all the things we loved about our rhythm system, our hot and cold streaks, as well as our badges, and we kind of combined them into this one feature. And the idea is that with takeover, any player can kind of take over the game, but not everyone can do it through scoring. Maybe it's through rebounding or controlling the defensive side of the ball. So what we did is we gave everybody kind of an archetype. And each archetype has a special set of skills and abilities that they unlock as they get hot. See those icons by their feet?
Yes.
So those are all the different archetypes that people have.
Okay.
And so over time you get used to them. There's a slasher, playmaker, rim protector, post scorer, shot creator, sharpshooter, lockdown defender, and glass cleaner. And so for each one of these, when they get hot, they all have different abilities. So it's a cool new addition to NBA 2K19. It's kind of a game within the game.
All right, so while I have you here, is there anything else?
Yeah, I think one thing we were also excited to show people this year is the play in the playground has kind of been revamped. So for the high-level ball handlers this year in the playground, they can do their own specific kind of park size-up moves. So to do those, you hold the sprint button and just flick the right stick up. And you can see he'll play this crazy N1 sequence. And you can branch out of these.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening.
Hey, I need to see when I'm done talking. AI, how you feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm ready, Coach.
I just wanted to let you know that I've been talking with the coach, and you're going to be getting some more minutes moving forward, starting tonight.
For real?
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
You've been playing well, AI. Keep it up.
I will. Thanks again.
Charles.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting and with tip. Well, guys, thanks, David. Already, Brent, we've seen a changing of the guard of some teams where a new player is now the #1 option.
Well, I expected that this year we were going to have some of this.
He's checked in for the Lakers. Mr. Clutch comes in for Caldwell Pope. So the Lakers 5 right now. JaVale McGee is out there with Beasley. Then it's Ball. And it's LeBron James. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Ayton. Outside Warren. Just 5 to shoot. They shoot again. And the rejection by James.
LeBron using his big mitts there. Comes in handy on defense. Getting up there to spike that one away.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Suns. Troy Daniels comes in for Bridget. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Warren, that's for two. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
It's one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Pass the ball.
What's going on?
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. James misses.
And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
Daniels with it, now guarded by Ball. Daniels, no good.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
From the arc. Good on the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Warren.
What's good
Here's
to the team in the chat?
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Pass the ball. Here's Mr. Clutch. Beasley the screen. Back to Ball. And there's the pass to Mr. Clutch. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Warren a screen on Ball. Okobo, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Ball with it, now defended by Warren. Here's Beasley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Daniels with it. Kicks to Ayton. Okobo, he's covered by Ball. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now, a bit out of rhythm.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Ariza. Off target with his 3. Here's Los Angeles now, and going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And McGee kicks to Beasley. James, the pass to Mr. Clutch. From beyond the arc. That shot off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Ariza has the open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Ariza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Chandler comes in for Ayton. And it's Rashawn Holmes in for T.J. Warren. Suns trail by 6.
Where you going, Grandma?
Chandler outside.
Oh, yeah, you did say you got to go to the doctor.
Ariza outside. Chandler a screen. Now Daniels. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
And to give a ton of credit to the screener there, that was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Beasley the screen to the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Beasley's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
On the wing, Chandler. By Beasley. Here's Holmes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
For both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Offline with his three.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
.122 left to play in the first quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Okobo, he's covered by Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 16, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Holmes, that's a screen. Inside, Beasley with the steal. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Hart. Here's Mr. Clutch. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And they get it back. Basket, good. Holmes got 6. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Daniels.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the middle. Okobo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we'll be right back after this.
I made that.
LeBron James is the all-time leader in
What's wrong?
field goals made, and he had this to say about
I always feel like I got it. Always.
Hey, you want this light bulb?
confidence you gotta have.
The words of a leader.
Come get this one.
Let's see it first.
It worked.
That's the one I need. That's the one I gave you, ain't it?
Yeah.
It goes in the kitchen.
It go in the kitchen.
In the oven. I mean, stove light.
No.
I gave it to you. I can go up there.
James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, getting an early boost from the bench. That's been the difference here so far.
Well, a good coach always optimizes his rotation. And in the first quarter, he did a great job of that.
Rashawn Holmes out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Chandler. And it's Daniels in a 2-goal. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from Los Angeles. They have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. Free throw, good, Beasley.
The second overall pick in 2001, Tyson Chandler, again, started his career with the Bulls, where he and Eddie Curry were supposed to be a new version of the Twin Towers. That never quite worked out, and Chandler had 3 different coaches there in Chicago in his first stint.
The pass to Mr. Clutch. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. T.J. Warren picks one up.
and very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Looking at
Grandma, your phone ringing?
I know.
Illusion, Brent, things really started to change in New Orleans.
Well, he averaged over 12 rebounds.
I should have knew that.
His first season under Coach Byron Scott, and then a few years later anchored that Dallas defense during their championship run with Dirk Nowitzki playing out of his mind. But there's still a lot of talk from Tyson Chandler about the mentors that he had early on. Guys like Charles Oakley, Scottie Pippen, Antonio Davis. Those guys really helped him to stay on course as a young player coming into the league.
Beasley the screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Back to Warren. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ball's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
But his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
McGee a screen. Mr. Clutch the pass to McGee. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Okobo, he's covered by Ball. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Okobo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. We have so many great point guards in the league right now, Brent. Which of them do you think does the best job of running the pick and roll?
I think Chris Paul still heads up the top of my list for pick and roll operators. He's so devastating and has been for his entire career in the mid-range, just settling in at the free throw line and popping shots that seem effortless, and he's able to knock it down. Steph Curry is still at the point guard position, does so many unique things, Kevin, playing without the basketball and setting screens away from the ball to open up teammates, which eventually gives him opportunities to shoot threes. So divergently different, those two, but 2 of my favorites to watch.
Lakers leading by 10. LeBron outside, puts it up. No good for Mr. Clutch.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame. His shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon, because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
McGee a screen. Mr. Clutch the pass to McGee. An easy layup after coming off the pick. McGee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. 1:53 left here in the second, and stolen by LeBron. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Lets it fly from 18, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Now he's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
There's a screen. Okobo takes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And a terrific percentage
What's
here
going on,
in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I also like the adjustments that they've made. Each time they're defended a little bit differently, they seem to have the answer for it.
Good on the shot. Daniels has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game.
Ooh, my mama.
Bonus will go to the line to shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight.
The Suns coach Igor Kokoskov, the NBA's first ever head coach, born and raised outside of North America. He will not be the last, but a great opportunity for Phoenix as this guy's paid his dues. 18 years as an NBA assistant including 5 early years in Phoenix.
Tries again. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Releases from 15. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
The pass to Mr. Clutch. The fader. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely.
Got it! He got it! What a shot!
Thank you, Kevin. Well, great first half for you. Now, you're a rookie, so what does this do for your confidence when you perform at this level?
You know, yeah, it feels really good to contribute like this. It's tough as a rookie sometimes. You know, you have to earn your teammates' trust. So every time that I can put together a half like that, it helps. You know, now I just gotta keep it going.
Yeah, that momentum is going to be crucial going forward. Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here. And now the 3rd quarter have to get going. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Mr. Clutch out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Outside Jackson. Wants to get it to Ariza and does, and he gets the bucket. Ariza's got 5.
Well, Jackson just sharing the rock there with the teammate. Make the simple play.
Pass the ball. Back to James. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 5.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart. And he's going in for the kill.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
LeBron against Ariza. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. McGee in the corner. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. On the wing, Jackson, covered by LeBron. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Ariza.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
LeBron passes to Mr. Clutch. Pulls up on the wing, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Man, sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Jackson. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And Trevor Ariza, such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, versatile defender. Can also...
Here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Bridges shot. Good.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Swiped it away. Pass to Bridges. And he lays it straight in. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
McGee a screen. Bridges with the steal. Count the basket and the... And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be...
Kool-Aid, and if I don't have a face for it, who I got Kool-Aid, then I usually create that okay. So we let it sit and cool and bag that way. So we get some big bags. With that live.
Oh.
We've been set up.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Shout out to the one in the chat.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Shout out to the two that's watching.
And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to Phoenix. Mr. Clutch is checked in for call. Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Gary Harris. Clark, back when you were playing, what were the biggest challenges over the first third of the season you found?
Well, the travel is always a challenge, particularly early in your career, just learning how to manage that. How do you rest? How do you get your work in? How do you stay focused mentally? So the challenge of travel and the details of your craft. And then establishing chemistry with your teammates. We were kind of in transition my first 3 years in Indiana, where we had new players each year. And that's one of the challenges with a team that's struggling to be competitive.
So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside.
Where's my bill?
Isaiah Thomas out there with Jamal
playmaker, shot
and it's
creator.
Barton in at the 3 slot. Rajon Rondo's
6'6".
checked in for the Lakers. Jokic, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown.
205.
You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Murray, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. They're running. James kicks to Rondo. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. To the paint. McGee's shot is off.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Barton. 5 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for Barton. Fades. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Mr. Clutch. James outside. Poked away. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Right at the free throw line. Barton, no luck. Passes it to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
And Denver is out to take their first time out here. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. He gets it in there.
Boy, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
James in the post. Lyles there. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And that one's good. Denver in the lead. Outside Thomas. To the inside. Barton, and it's blocked. There's Mr. Clutch. Barton defending. From 17 feet out. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Barton. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. But I like what I'm seeing right now.
And that one's good. Ingram's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact that Ingram is quite skilled in finding space off of screens. I mean, when there's a pick being set, you've got to keep your body on.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Barton kicks to Thomas. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You know, there you see the instincts of IT, sensing when his man is broken free and then getting the ball there on time.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Upperhanded, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Barton kicks to Thomas. Miles with the screen. Thomas, no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
They retain possession. Hernan Gomez passes to Barton. Now here's Lyons. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. From deep, Thomas. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A nigga play for Denver
That's a shot
again.
Thomas is never going to be shy about taking. I mean, he's got confidence that if the three-pointer is there, he'll make it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Man, you like this intelligence he plays with. You got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
Miles kicks to Plumlee. Miles with the screen. Barton, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. Live. 2K Sports. It's been a non-traditional basketball journey for AI. He talks about his time playing in China.
Before coming to the NBA, I knew I had a lot of growing to do. You know, not just in my game, but who I was as a person as well. Playing in China wasn't the typical path here, but it's exactly what I needed in that time in my life. So there's some great basketball being played over there, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that talent come over to the NBA.
And AI was the first to follow this path, but now, Greg, that the trail has been blazed, we could see many more.
And basketball is such a global sport and played in so many countries that it was just a matter of time before a story like AI's happened.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Beasley. LeBron comes in for Brandon Ingram. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Josh Hart. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. And Murray subbed in for Thomas.
Well, in case anybody
Yeah, you got some medicine coming at 3.
Still the premier destination for free agents. I mean, LA is LA. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in LA.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And also, how about the fact that they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray.
I don't know how they got
keeping
like
his
that.
teammates involved.
And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in LA, and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Kuzma sets a screen. Rondo passes to Mr. Clutch. Los Angeles with another miss. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Sacramento.
And no doubt that the fight was there, but no matter what they tried on that night, it just wasn't meant to be.
And over time, it looked like they were resigned to their fate. They kind of gave in. It's hard to come back and get down like they were. And they just didn't seem to have enough fight to make a go of it.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Okay, well, let's get down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Oh, my God.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the chart.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Murray. Fires for three. A rebound by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And there it is for him.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray against Rondo. Murray, the pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Barton. Unloads from 13. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Barton's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Nuggets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mr. Clutch, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for one. Hernan Gomez. And Nikola Jokic, boy, the addition of that three-point shot, Clark, has really opened up things for his offense.
Without question, Kevin. Already a great passer. Now that he can stretch the defense, the passing lanes become wider for him. Also, the driving lanes open up for his teammates. So very difficult to take away everything when Jokic is knocking down perimeter shots.
Back to LeBron. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Barton, no luck.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
Puts it up from 15, and he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Okay, good job, sir.
Thomas dishes to Barton. Miles with the screen. Puts it up from 15. Murray, no good. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. A team swap here for the Lakers. Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Lyle comes in for Porter. Barton's checked in for Harris. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Murray. That one misses for Stevenson. We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend. along the perimeter. Clark, if you're taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile. He's got a nice touch. He's got three-point range. He's got post-up ability. And I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Thomas and Barton are their backcourt. Paul Millsap out there with Lyles. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And good, a nice layup that time from Mr. Clutch.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Barton passes to Millsap. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram kicks to Rondo. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Pass to Barton. Back to Thomas. Puts up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Thomas got 11. Lakers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Rondo passes to Mr. Clutch. There's the screen. Off the pick. And there's another one for the Lakers.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
The Nuggets trail by 3. Inside. And it's Barton that time on the assist by Thomas. And it's 13 points for Will Barton.
And when Barton catches fire, he keeps after it. As well he should. I mean, he wants to score as much as possible when he's rolling like that.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
And he's caught fire.
No, these niggas are bully.
To miss a shot.
Thomas with the ball. He's got 11. That's tipped. They get it back. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Paul Millsap. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Thomas. No good from Mr. Clutch. Denver's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Barton kicks to Thomas for the lead. And again, Denver with the triple.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Thomas. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Denver's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Thomas kicks to Millsap. Passes it to Lyles. Millsap a screen. And here's Barton. Now the pass to Millsap. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Barton defending. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Ingram. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And that one is good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Stevenson outside. Unloads. Again, Los Angeles.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Plumlee with the screen. To the middle. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That 3 off the mark. Denver shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And here is Lyles. Kicks to Thomas. Lyles with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mr. Clutch has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
What that nigga just text me?
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has.
What a shot!
Always doing something,
MG, that's how you silence a crowd.
Isaiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Denver. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Mr. Clutch out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. And stolen by Murray. Here's Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Thomas got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat.
Boy, have to enjoy, guys, seeing Murray jam it down like that. I mean, his vertical is pretty impressive.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Murray. Rondo kicks to James. Pass to Mr. Clutch. LeBron with a screen on Murray. Mr. Clutch, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Rajon Rondo. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Mr. Clutch.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient. And he is playing to his strengths.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over McGee. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. That puts them in the lead. 24 points for Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. To the inside. Jokic kicks to Thomas. And again, Denver no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Thomas. And that one drops for him. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, good job firing the pass inside there. I mean, all his teammate had to do was catch and finish.
Jokic passes to Thomas. Lyles with a wide open look. And again, Denver no good. And it's the Lakers ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here we go, 1-on-1. Got a piece of it. Here's Thomas. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
that's an area of the court where Isaiah Thomas will kill you. He's a very good mid-range shooter.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. McGee a screen. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there.
And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a tremendous off.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Reggie, the appointment is for tomorrow.
For real?
Yeah.
You told my mama? Huh?
Huh?
I said you told my mama?
No, she'll still be in on a break. This is the one that's up there. Just for that dog. He got mail, he got that. He said we should take this time. Oh, maybe they took it already. I don't see it.
Hold on, time out. I got another mid-range. 89.